So let's
starten
start
wie
with how
entgifte
to
ich, wie
detoxify,
entschlacke ich,
cleanse,
wie
and alkalize
entsäuere
the
ich
body,
meinen Körper,
how
wie
to
baue ich
eliminate stored
Defizite
fats
ab, habe ich
successfully.
euch zwei tolle
I do have two
Erfolgsgeschichten
success stories
mitgebracht
here I
von
would like to share
der
with you from
Silvia und
Sylvia
vom
and Mark.
Marc.
Sylvia,
Silvia,
would
magst
you
du
go
dich schon
ahead
mal
and share?
freischalten? Silvia und
Sylvia
Marc
and
haben
Mark
nämlich
have already
bereits
started
angefangen, den
detoxifying,
Körper zu
cleansing, and
entgiften, zu
alkalizing their
entschlacken, zu
bodies and
entsäuern,
have achieved
haben
great
tolle
results.
Ergebnisse
So,
erzielt
Sylvia,
und ja,
would you mind
Silvia,
going ahead
magst
and
du
telling us what
direkt
happened
mal
to you over
loslegen?
the time of the
Erzähl
cleanse?
doch ganz
We'd
einfach
really
mal,
love to
was
hear it.
ist so bei dir passiert?
Yes,
Ja,
well,
hallo
hello
zusammen.
everyone.
Ja, ich bin
My
Silvia
name is Sylvia
Hoffleit, bin
Hoffleit and I'm
51 Jahre
51 years
alt
old.
und
And
ich habe
last year
letztes Jahr
in
im
summer,
Sommer die
I did the
Stoffwechselkur
Metabolic
gemacht.
reset.
Und ja, ich habe
Well,
davor ganz,
before
ganz viel
that, I had tried
ausprobiert, weil
many
ich unbedingt
things because I
Gewicht
wanted to
verlieren
lose weight
wollte.
desperately.
Und
Either
ja,
I
es gab dann
lost
so
weight and
zwei
didn't
Dinge.
feel
Entweder
well,
ich habe
or
Gewicht
nothing worked at
verloren
all.
und es
Then I
ging mir
started
nicht
the
gut.
metabolic cleanse
Oder es hat
in
erst gar
July.
nichts funktioniert. Und dann habe ich die
Well,
Stoffwechselkur
what should I say?
angefangen im Juli.
Within a few
Und hatte
days
dann auch
and then
wirklich innerhalb
weeks,
von
I
wenigen
achieved really
Tagen
good
bzw.
results
Wochen dann richtig gute
and I
Erfolge.
lost
Ich habe innerhalb
12
von
kilos
6 Wochen habe
in
ich
6
12 Kilo
weeks. That was
abgenommen.
amazing. I've
Und
never
ich habe
felt
mich noch
so
nie so
good
gut gefühlt
as
wie
I have
seit
since doing
dieser
this
Kur.
cleanse.
Mein Körper
My
halt auch
body
das
received
bekommen
everything
hat,
it
was er
needed,
alles braucht.
and before I discovered Life
Und
Plus, I
ja,
used to
bevor
think,
ich Life
well,
Plus kennengelernt
my
habe, habe ich
body
immer so
doesn't
ein
need any
bisschen gesagt,
nutrients,
na,
I
mein
eat
Körper
healthy,
braucht keine
I feel
Vitalstoffe,
fine.
ich ernähre mich gesund,
But
mir
when I
geht's gut.
started detoxifying
Aber als ich
and
dann
actually
nochmal
giving my body
damit
what it
begonnen
needed,
habe,
I
meinen Körper
realized what it
entgiftet
was
habe,
missing.
dem gegeben habe, was er
And that
braucht,
seemed to
dann
have
habe
been a
ich
lot.
erstmal gemerkt, was
Well,
ihm wirklich alles
what should I
gefehlt hat.
say? Since then,
Und seitdem geht es mir
I
richtig
have been
gut.
feeling really
Und
good, and the
das
best part
Schöne ist
is
auch, ich halte
that
mein
I've
Gewicht.
maintained
Also ich
my
habe auch
weight,
jetzt
even
in
during the
der
holiday season.
Weihnachtszeit das
I
ein
did
oder andere
indulge in some
Mal auch
turkey, had an extra glass of
mir eine
wine,
Gänsekeule
but my
gegessen
weight
oder einen
still
Glühwein
stayed the
mehr
same.
getrunken und das Gewicht ist geblieben.
I just
Die
continued to
Vitalstoffe
provide
nehme
my
ich
body with the
weiter und
necessary
mir geht es
nutrients,
richtig gut dabei.
and I do
Ja,
feel
und
really,
das
really
sieht man
great.
ja auch optisch, was da Tolles passiert ist. Ja, vom
Well,
17.07.
and
bis
you can
20.08.
see the great results
hat
visually
sich da
too.
deutlich was
From July
getan.
17th
Ja.
Und
to August
ja,
20th, there
ein
was a
neuer Körper, ein
significant
neues
change.
Lebensgefühl und ja, du bist schon
And
fit
I
und
do
vital.
feel as if I'm
Ende
in a
vom
new
Jahr
body, have a new
2022
sense of
gestartet.
life,
Richtig tolles Ergebnis.
and
Danke.
you
Toll,
really
Silvia.
feel
Geh
great
weiter
and
so.
vital. You
Marc,
started at the end of
magst
22,
du
and
dich
that's an
auch mal
amazing result,
freischalten?
Sylvia. Since it's so great, Mark, would you like to share your story too?
Ja, hallo, guten
Hello,
Abend in die
everyone.
Runde.
Good
Grüßt
evening.
euch.
Now,
So,
Mark, you
du
have
hast
also
auch deinen Körper
detoxified, cleansed,
entgiftet,
and alkalized your body,
entsäuert und
and you have
kommst ja
also
auch zu
become
uns mehr
more
aus dem
active in
sportlichen
sports.
Bereich. Erzähl, was
Please
ist so
tell
bei
us
dir
what happened to
passiert?
you.
Ja, ich bin sowieso
I
schon sehr
am already
gesund,
quite
sportlich
healthy and
unterwegs,
active in
aber
sports,
ich gönne mir
but I
natürlich
have to admit
auch
that I
die
also
ja,
enjoy the
Leckereien
pleasures of
des
life,
Lebens, trink mal
like
gern ein
having a
Bierchen, gern
beer
mal ein
or a glass
Weinchen,
of
esse
wine
gern mal
or
was
indulging in
Süßes.
some sweets.
Und die
So the metabolic
Stoffwechselkur ist
cleanse
natürlich für
is
mich
the
das
ultimate solution for
Nonplusultra-Spiel
me.
schon mehrmals gemacht.
I have done it
Ich habe mich
multiple
selber
times
in
now
eine ja,
because it brings me
Lebensform,
to a level of
Lebensqualität
quality
bringe,
of life
die ich so
that I
niemals
would
erreichen
never have
würde.
achieved otherwise.
Lässt sie mich
It
ja,
allows me to
selber an
work on
mir
myself,
arbeiten, meine Disziplin noch
revive
mehr
my
aufgeben, noch
discipline,
mehr auflegen,
and give up some things that my body doesn't
um halt
actually
auch
need,
mal wirklich die
except to
Dinge zu
satisfy
verzichten, die der
cravings.
Körper eigentlich gar nicht braucht,
I have lost
außer die
around
Genüsse zu
5 to 6
befriedigen.
kilos, but as an
Aber ja,
athlete,
an
it's
Gewicht
exactly what
nur in
I needed to
Anführungsstrichen,
lose,
da ich Sport mache,
specifically
5 bis 6
body
Kilo
fat.
verloren, aber da
I have
punktuell
never
genau das Richtige,
experienced such a
und zwar
rapid
Körperfett.
transformation
Ja?
physically
Und
while
das
maintaining such
habe
a
ich
high
noch
level of
nie
mental
in irgendeiner
alertness
anderen
from morning till
Methode
night.
ja so
As a
dermaßen
family
so
man,
schnell
I
erlebt,
know that
dass man
having
sich
two
körperlich
jobs
so
can sometimes make
transformieren
you
kann
really
und vor
feel
allen
tired
Dingen
during the
im
day.
Gehirn. Von morgens
But
bis
by
abends
providing my
leer ist,
body with what
also
it
keinen
actually
Durchhänger mehr
needs,
tagsüber hat. Und
I
als
can draw the
Familienvater weiß man
energy
das
I need
selber.
for my sport
Und wenn man
and
halt
my
ein,
daily
zwei
life
Jobs noch
from
hat,
all my fat
dass man
storages.
öfters mal zwischendurch müde ist, weil man dem Körper
All the other
punktuell genau
essential
das gibt, was er
nutrients,
braucht.
they are
Und mir
still
natürlich der
supplied
Sport
through the
da sowas von
metabolism.
entgegenkommt, da ich ja
Actually, I
einfach
don't
das
need
gebe,
to
was er
worry
mich
or
eben
think
dafür
twice
eigentlich
about it.
braucht. Und die
I know it's
Energie, die
just the
ich für
right
meinen
thing to
Sport und
do.
für den Alltag brauche, halt aus den
In
Fettdepots
my
ziehe.
last
Und
20
alle
or
anderen
25
Vitalstoffe
years
werden halt in
of
der
being involved
Stoffwechselkur
in
zugeführt.
sports,
Da brauche ich
I
mir extra
actually have
Sorgen, gar
never
keinen Kopf
achieved
drüber zu
such a
machen, ob das
result
das Richtige
in
ist.
this
Das ist
time
das
frame training
sonst habe ich
and have
in
never
meinen
felt
letzten
this
20
level of
Jahren, 25
vitality
Jahren, in denen ich mich
from
sportlich
morning till
betätige,
night
niemals so ein Ergebnis in dieser
without
Zeit gehabt
having the
und
feeling
auch
to
niemals so
miss
einen
out
Flow
on
gehabt
anything.
von Vitalität von
So
morgens
that's
bis abends.
great. Yes, Mark.
Ja, die Vitalität,
Vitality is
darum
all
geht's
about
ganz
being healthy.
einfach. Es ist normal,
We have a big
gesund zu sein,
responsibilities towards
ja.
our bodies,
Wir haben
and
eine
we make
große
decisions
Verantwortung
about
unserem
how we
Körper
want to
gegenüber.
feel
Ja, und wir
in the
treffen die
future,
Entscheidung vor allen Dingen,
and
wie
the
es uns in
input
Zukunft
always
gehen soll.
determines the
Input
output.
bestimmt den Output. Immer
What
wieder
we put
das, was wir
into
in uns
ourselves
reintun, das kommt
naturally,
auch automatisch
it
aus uns
reflects
raus.
back in this way.
Ja, und da würde ich
So
sagen, wir
let's
gehen da
dive
auch schon
right
sofort in
into
das
the
Thema.
topic of
Bevor wir zu lang werden.
detoxification,
Heute gibt es wichtige
cleansing, and
Informationen
alkalizing.
für euch. Ich möchte euch
Today we have
einfach
an
ein bisschen
important
näher
information
bringen,
for you
welche geniale
about
Möglichkeiten wir mit unserer
the amazing
Stoffwechselvorlage, mit unserer
possibilities offered by
Entgiftungskur,
our metabolic
ja,
cleanse.
die gibt es ja jetzt schon
Our
etwas länger.
detoxification
Ja, seit
program
vielen
has been
Jahren
around for quite
produzieren
some
wir
time,
wirklich einzigartige
and
Ergebnisse
over the
und
years we have
die können sich
produced truly
absolut sehen
unique
lassen und
results
deswegen
that speak for
ja,
themselves.
share it ganz einfach. Also
Therefore,
teilt
it's
diese
important to share this
Informationen mit
information with
euren
you
Freunden,
and
mit
your
euren
friends
Bekannten, dass sie ganz einfach
and
in den Nutzen
acquaintances
kommen, ja,
also,
den
so
Körper
that
zu
they can
entgiften, zu
also have the
entschlacken, zu
benefit
entsäuern,
from
denn der
detoxifying,
Säurebasenhaushalt
cleansing, and
ist ganz
alkalizing their
einfach der
bodies.
Schlüssel der
The
Vitalität.
acid-base balance is the key to
Meine Dame
vitality.
Birgit, kannst du dich ein bisschen
Lovely,
um den
Birgit, could you take care of the waiting room for a moment, please? Thank you.
Gerne.
Of course, I'd be happy to. Hello, everyone.
So,
Now,
Entgiften,
detoxification,
Entzündungshemmen ist so
cleansing,
wichtig.
and
Ja, mein
alkalizing are
Minister für
crucial.
Massenmedizin-Nobelpreis,
As you
der
know,
Dr. Warburg,
there was a
bekommen hat,
Nobel
das
Prize in
festgestellt
Medicine
hat,
awarded to Dr.
ja,
Bardock
dass wir
because
überhaupt den
he discovered that
Säurebasenhaushalt
our
besitzen,
bodies
in
have an
der
acid-base
Körper
balance.
nachhalten können.
He
Übersäuert der
demonstrated
Körper,
if
schafft
the
er die
body becomes
Grundlagen der
acidic,
vitalen
it lays in the
Herausforderungen.
foundation for various
Übersäuert der
health
Körper, steigt der
challenges.
Körper
When the
ganz
body
einfach
is
auch an.
acidic, it
Hochfette,
also
adipöse
tends to store
Fette,
more fat,
leichter
making
und
it
schneller zu
easier to
bauen.
gain weight.
Ja, und wir konnten damals
It was
ganz klar
clearly proven
nachweisen,
that by
wenn wir den
detoxifying,
Körper
cleansing, and
entgiften,
alkalizing the body,
entsäuern, den Säurebasenhaushalt in
by
die
restoring
Balance
the
bringen,
acid-base
schaffen wir die
balance, we
Grundlage
create
der
the foundation for
Vitalität.
our
Und
vitality.
die Vitalität, die
And
wollen wir.
vitality is what we all desire. So, in this case, let me share something with you that
Nicht
illustrates
laut
this
lassen.
concept beautifully.
Ja, wir wollen ja fit
Just
und vital
a
bis
moment,
ins hohe
I'll
Alter
quickly share my
bleiben.
screen.
Und da habe ich euch was mitgebracht, was sehr
So,
toll
because it
anschaulich
all comes
macht.
down
Moment.
to how we want to live
Teile
our
mal ganz
lives
schnell
as
hier
we
den
age,
Bildschirm.
how we want to live in the
Weil es
future,
kommt ja drauf an, wie wollen wir im Alter leben? Wie wollen wir
and
in
we
der
actually
Zukunft
do have
leben?
complete
Ja, und
control over that.
das
We
haben
only
wir
need to make
komplett in
one
der Hand.
decision
Wir
to
brauchen
take care of our
eigentlich nur
bodies
eins machen.
and
Uns
to
um
look out
unseren
for
Körper
ourselves.
kümmern. Schaut selbst.
So, let me share this with you, please.
What will your last 10 years look like? Will you be quick enough for a game of tag with your grandchild? Strong enough to embrace every moment? Will you grow old with vitality? Or get old with disease? It's time to decide. The average Canadian will spend their last 10 years in sickness. Change your future at makehealthlast.ca.
Well, that's how it
So
is.
sieht's aus.
It's in our hands.
In
The
unserer
past
Hand,
has led us to our
ganz
current
einfach
state,
zu unserem
and I must
Zustand
say that the
geführt.
corona
Und
period
ich
has
sage mal
not
so,
improved
ihr
our
habt die
vitality.
Corona-Zeit, die hat
On the
unsere
contrary,
Vitalität
it has
nicht
taken away a lot of our
verändert,
vitality
sondern ganz im
because we were
Gegenteil, die
deprived
hat
of
uns
many
im Grunde
things
genommen viel
such as physical
Vitalität
activity
gekostet,
and
weil
other
viele Dinge,
activities.
viel Bewegung und
Additionally,
sonstige
we have had
Sachen
the holiday
ja,
season and the
nicht waren.
Christmas is coming up
Hinzu
again.
kam jetzt
These
natürlich noch
times
die
are notorious
Weihnachtszeit
for
und die
causing some
Weihnachtszeit,
extra
die jetzt noch
pounds.
ansteht,
Many
die
people
sogenannte
then make the decision
Weihnachtsfolge.
on January
Und viele
1st
Menschen gehen
or
dann
New
hin
Year's
und
Eve
treffen am
and
1.
say,
Januar,
enough is
also
enough.
Silvester,
I
eine
need to make
Entscheidung
some
und sagen,
changes to my
so, jetzt
body.
kann es
I
nicht mehr
want to start
weitergehen.
living a vibrant
Ich
life.
muss an meinem Körper was
I can
verändern.
only
Ich
encourage
möchte
everyone
jetzt
to
ganz einfach ein
prioritize their health
vitales Leben starten.
because it's
Kann ich
actually
jedem nur ans
normal to
Herz legen.
age
Ja,
gracefully,
es ist normal,
pain-free, and in
bis
good
ins
health.
hohe Alter alt zu
However, we
werden,
are responsible for our
schmerzfrei
own
zu sein,
well-being,
gesund zu
We
sein, aber
need
für
to
die
take control
Gesundheit,
ourselves,
dafür
be aware,
für
and really
verantwortlich sind
understand
und wir
that
in die Hand nehmen.
good health doesn't
Versteht
just
ihr? Die
happen
kommt nicht
magically.
vom Himmel
So
gefallen.
let's have a look at how the
Und
metabolic
ja, wir
reset
gucken uns
works. So it's all about the acid-base balance. As I mentioned before, this is the key to vitality. It's simply involved in so many things. And you won't believe it, but in an acidic environment, discomfort, irritability, and increased blood pressure occur. Even tooth decay is related to the acid-base balance. Do you understand that inflammations cause warmth in the body? So, even eczemas, skin diseases, testiness, discomfort, joint and limb pains, and so on can all be related to acidosis. We can easily achieve proper detoxification, elimination of waste, and acid elimination with a metabolic cure. So, for that, we use pillar number 1, which is the pillar of the nutrients. We provide the body with more nutrients than it previously received because, let's be honest, if I give the body fewer nutrients, I can't expect better results. We want to build up cellular function, and for that, we have essentially 6 important building blocks. Building materials or building blocks which we use include, for example, the daily. Why do we do daily during the cure? Simply put, daily is highly alkaline and provides us with an alkaline shower from the inside, if possible in the morning, because it contains all vitamins, minerals, and trace elements. Yes, there are also pro and prebiotics included in it, so we will simultaneously perform a small intestinal cleansing. Yes, we will build up our microbial strains and properly mineralize our body, which is why we also take this alkaline internal shower in the morning. Ideally, it should be added to water in the morning, and it can also be divided into morning and evening, depending on individual preferences. The important thing is that it is available to the body. We also use proanthanol's OPC product, which is the strongest cell protection available. You can imagine that inflammatory sites in our body have excessive free radical levels. And when we introduce antioxidants, our inflammatory sites automatically decrease. This is a very, very important topic. We also specifically target the adipose fat cells. Do you know that our body stores everything in these fatty tissues, in these fats? Yes, all environmental toxins are stored in them, as well as medical residues. And yes, even acids, in particular, are packed in there. And the moment we open these fat cells, we release free radicals. And for that, we need the antagonists, which are the antioxidants. And the proanthanol's OPC is the strongest antioxidant discovered to date. If you're interested in getting more information, there's a great little booklet out there called OPC at a Glance by Ann Siemens, who will give you a bit more insight into this topic. The online shop Life Plus, so our online shop, has the original patent from Professor Jacques Mescalier. This gives us the opportunity to take the strongest antioxidant available. And honestly, we have these 70 to 100 million cells, and they need to be nourished, they need to be protected. And if you have cells, you really want to protect them. So then we move on to the Amigold. Amigold is a fat-soluble antioxidant. It contains fatty 3 omega acids, omega-6 fatty acids, and most importantly, DHA and EPA. They provide us and our bodies with these great fats. So in addition to the daily and the proanthanols, the metabolic cure also includes this Amigold. These fatty acids are crucial for our body's health, especially for the brain function, cell protection, and cardiovascular health. So the special feature of the Amigold is the conductivity. Each of us wants to know what happened in the past, even at old age, and for that the brain needs good conductivity. DHA and EPA simply ensure that our brain has excellent conductivity. Medical journalist Andreas Jopp has also written a fantastic book about these brilliant ingredients called Fit with Fat, which precisely explains the importance of high-quality, good fats and oils. Even more important to know is that Amigold aids in the breakdown of trans fats, which are commonly used by the food industry. These harmful fats accumulate in our bodies and contribute to various health issues, such as clogged arteries. By cleansing our cardiovascular system, we naturally enhance our overall well-being. We all have heard from people having to get stents due to clogged arteries, even at young age. The metabolic cure also involves the MSM, which binds toxins and helps eliminate them from the body. Initially, this may result in increased trips to the bathroom, but this is normal and a part of the detoxification process. It's also important to drink sufficient water during this phase to facilitate the elimination of the toxins. So we're talking at least 3 to 5 liters of high quality water. I can't emphasize the importance of drinking enough here. Your body has to be able to get rid of the toxins. Moreover, MSM benefits the skin, hair, and nails. It has a positive impact on joint health by reducing inflammation. Many individuals with musculoskeletal issues experience notable improvement when incorporating MSM into their routines. It is crucial to maintain adequate hydration while using the MSM to support the detoxification effects. So again, drinking is crucial. The next component is the triple protein shake, and this is available in chocolate and vanilla flavors. This shake is best consumed approximately 30 minutes before bedtime during the body's regenerative phase. It provides essential protein building blocks for tissue repair and supports the body's reparative processes. During the night, we are in that regeneration phase, and at that time, the body simply needs to have everything available. Specifically, there are short chain, medium chain, and long chain protein building blocks included. This way, everything is at the body's disposal, and many people report that when they consume these in the evening, they experience improved sleep patterns, which is logical because the body is now being supplied with nutrients it previously lacked. It's worth noting that all the products mentioned are beneficial for the immune system. When the body is supplied with essential vitamins, minerals, and trace elements from the daily, the immune system naturally strengthens. Proanthanols enhances cellular protection, Omega-Gold contributes to the immune function, and MSM aids in detoxification, reducing the body's vulnerability to pathogens. The triple protein shake also supports the immune system as this is built up in the colon. So all of these products support the general supply of essential nutrients, and if the body gets these, it can function better. Never forget that vital challenges never occur because the bodies are provided with too many nutrients, but because there are deficiencies. Lastly, the metabolic cure includes Ixcel, which is consumed once a day. It's recommended to prepare a liter of Ixcel and consume it throughout the day. Ixcel has great properties. Ixcel widens blood vessels and removes calcium deposits. And it's important for us to start taking care of our body by decalcifying the arteries and, above all, our brain. Because nobody wants to go through life with a calcified brain, right? Yes, it widens blood vessels, removes calcium deposits, and also clears the finest capillaries. That means the cells now have the opportunity to receive proper nourishment as blood circulation increases. So Ixcel is very effective in promoting blood circulation, just like proanthanols and high-quality Omega-Gold. The better our body is circulated, the better our cardiovascular system can function, and the better nutrients can be delivered to individual cells. As I mentioned before, we have about 70 to 100 billion cells, and when they are properly nourished, the cellular metabolism is optimized. Waste products can accordingly be transported and eliminated. We have done everything to allow the body to truly detoxify, cleanse, and balance its pH levels. So with these 6 products that are used during the treatment, we provide the body with more nutrients than it previously received and thus enable the proper functioning of cellular processes. So, phase 2 is the nutrition phase. Here we simply intervene in nature. Essentially, fruits, vegetables, salad, fish, and meat are our natural building materials that we obtain from nature. And when we intervene there, we provide the body with the biosubstances that it needs to nourish itself, to supply itself, and above all, yes, we give it the opportunity in combination with nutrients to detoxify, cleanse, and eliminate toxins. Yes, basically, shopping is always quick and easy now. When we enter a supermarket, we usually find fruits, vegetables, and salad right at the front. We can reach for them accordingly then we have to pass by the milk and cheese section and whatever else is there, and finally reach the fish and meat section at the back. We can grab whatever we need there, and then we unfortunately have to turn around, pass by everything else, and go to the cashier to pay because everything else available there is industrially processed foods, and we don't want those. Industrially processed foods acidify our bodies. It's basically causing what we don't want. And if we want to specifically detoxify our body, eliminate toxins, and acidify, it only goes with fruits, vegetables, salad, fish, and meat. It's really simple. So, how it starts? It's also very simple. I order the products that we talked about before, and I make sure I have the necessary foods. Then, yes, I have to start with this program. So, when we start with 2 loading days. I'll explain this in a bit more detail later. You have about 100 trillion cells that need to undergo a metabolism, and in order for them to undergo this metabolism, they need numerous building materials. They don't just need one building material, not even 10, but they need all essential amino acids, minerals, trace elements, omega-3 and omega-6 fatty acids, DHA, EPAs, micronutrients, antioxidants, and so on. Only with these complex nutrients can such a complex metabolism occur. Yes, and how are we going to go through this? Well, we're going to start with 2 loading days. That means we're going to provide the body with all the nutrients it needs. Yes, for 2 days, we're going to indulge ourselves, just like during Christmas, right? We can go all out for 2 days why are we doing this? Because it's important for you to understand this a little bit. Each one of you has a brain which is responsible for your metabolism. Imagine it as a little man inside of your head. Yes, and now you're going all out for those 2 days. And then imagine that each of those 71 to 100 billion cells has a telephone receiver. And when the cells need something, they call up there and say, hey guys, I need materials. I want to start metabolizing. Please send me material. And the hypothalamus, it gives you the message, which is called hunger. Now you're hungry and you eat. And during these 2 loading days, the cells receive more than they have ever before. So it keeps picking up the phone receiver and calls up to the hypothalamus saying, hey dude, I've had enough. I don't need anything else. But guess what? The hypothalamus says, oops, we have a problem. There's still material coming. And so a cat and mouse game ensues. The cells constantly call up there saying, I don't need any more. And the hypothalamus has already forwarded the message, but you keep eating during these 2 days. And the hypothalamus keeps telling the cell, I'm sorry, more is coming. You'll receive more. After 2 days, the hypothalamus is, so to speak, completely overwhelmed. Just imagine it like that. And after 2 days of overeating, the hypothalamus is at its wit's end and now calls up the cells and says, attention guys, we have a huge problem here. Material still keeps on coming and I can't control it anymore. So there's only one solution. You have to work more. Yes, there is no more evening, no more lunch break, no more pause, no nothing. Now it's all about metabolizing all around the clock. We are so really boosting our metabolism with these 2 loading days by giving the body more than it ever had before. Then we move on to the detoxification phase. The detoxification phase lasts as long as it takes for you to achieve your goal. Yes, there are 2 reasons why people undergo a metabolic cleanse, a metabolic reset, or a detoxification cleanse. First of all, it's based on vitality. I have a vital challenge, I need to work on them, and I understand that I need to work on my acid-base balance first in order to create the foundation for vitality. Yes, and on the other hand, I have gained some excess weight. Yes, you think, okay, something growing is there, something new is growing there, so that has to go away again. And by detoxing, we also break down these excess fats. So yes, Everyone simply goes through the detoxification phase until they reach their own personal goal. If someone says they want to detoxify 20 kilos and simply have to go through this 8 to 19 week detoxification phase. If someone says they have vital challenges, they will do it for more a month, maybe 3 months, maybe half a year. Yes, until something happens and where I want to be. During the detoxification phase, we do this for 3 to 4 weeks, and now during the loading days on the detoxification phase, the activator comes into play. I'm going to talk about that. I'm going to show that to you in a minute. And we take it 4 times a day, noon, morning, evening, and before bed, usually 20 minutes or half an hour before eating. The activator is simply there to tell your body to please open up those nice excess fat cells. So we can take the energy from there to maintain our energy, because so far, when I'm in the detoxification phase, I specifically eat fruits, vegetables, salad, fish, meat. You don't need to count calories. For the past 10 years, I haven't counted calories. Yes, you need to stick to it, but you may consume only about 700 to 900 calories, no more. And the difference that your body needs, it simply now takes from the excess fat storage you have. You don't need to worry that maybe you weigh 52 kilos now, and if you undergo the detoxification program, you will lose even more weight. No, you won't lose weight, but quite the opposite. Those underweight people may even gain weight because they are building up cell function and not breaking it down. Yes, if there are no fat storages or adipose tissues, then none can go away. But that needs to be understood. There are 3 types of fat structures: structure fats, depot fats, and adipose or obese fats. The structure fats are completely left alone in this case. That's why you go through the detoxification phase until you reach your goal. Then you enter the stabilization phase, which lasts for 21 days or 3 weeks. Here, oils and fats are specifically added to the whole process. Yes, we have a couple of recipes available here, and there's also a workbook with over 100 recipes that clearly states which are for the detoxification phase, which are for the stabilization phase, or later for the testing phase. After 3 weeks, we have basically told the hypothalamus that we're now at the point where we want to remain. And then we enter the testing phase. Yes, the testing phase can be infinitely. For me, it's already lasting for years because I simply have the awareness that I need to maintain my cell function. I want to maintain my cell function. I can consistently provide my body with high quality building materials so that it can simply work. I constantly supply my body with vitamins, minerals, and so on because I have an awareness that diseases arise from deficiencies. Meaning, when the body lacks building materials and consequently cannot properly function, diseases will arise, and I don't want to have them. So I make sure that my cells and my body are well nourished. And since we have an online shop specializing in all natural products in 7 different departments, I simply use them because I'm very aware that what we put into our bodies determines what we look like for our whole life. So this is the activator, and this one would belong into the detoxification phase. And here you can exactly see what types of fat exist. There are the structure fats, which are around the organs and so on, protecting the organs. Those are very important. These structure fats, as I said, will remain untouched, just like muscle mass. It remains untouched, and quite the opposite occurs. Anyone who undergoes the detoxification program and also does some sports will simply build muscle mass. So what we specifically target are the depot fats and the adipose or obese fats. Yes, because those are the bad fats and they can happily decrease. And if we do it correctly, great results can be achieved. Just like in this case here. As you can see, Alex has some amazing results. Please go ahead. When you start the detox program, take pictures of yourselves. Yes, take pictures from the side, take pictures from your body, just like Alex here. After pregnancy, she simply did the detox program, and it looks amazing what happened there. Especially during pregnancy, many women want to go back to their original bodies, but often don't know what else to do after having tried all kinds of things for years. This might be what they've been looking for. So, yes, simply show them this great opportunity. Samuel, for example, detoxified his body, eliminated toxins and acidity. He's a fitness trainer at a gym. And you can see the amazing results when these organic substances come in, when the acid-base balance kicks in. So when the acid-base balance leans more towards the alkaline side, it breaks down stored fat. He also trained while doing it and was able to build muscle mass. Yvonne Steffen achieved outstanding results too. You know, lymphatic issues are more of a concern for women, but Yvonne has largely overcome her problem. Detoxifying, eliminating toxins, and acidity are significant topics here. You can already see it in her facial expression and what her body looks like now. But most important of all, Yvonne is pain-free again and has a much better quality of life. There's also a great call on the topic of a lymphatic issue where the ladies in the team share their fantastic experiences. So I can only say listen carefully. If I personally face challenges, be open to receiving tips on the available options. The acid-base balance plays a vital role in so many things. It also affects the skin because everything is eliminated through the skin. Here we see Maria, who has worked on her acid-base balance as well. It has been a significant issue for her for years, but she has really managed to control it. You can already see it in her eyes. Her joy for life has returned, and that's what it's all about, right? And Helmut has achieved excellent results. He worked on his acid-base balance, lost many pounds, gained vitality, and again, that's what it's about in life, right? He now has a foundation for aging gracefully. He used to walk on a walker, had COPD, as he himself always tells, he carried a box of medication around just to survive. But today, yes, he goes hiking with us for over 20 kilometers, and that's what normality should actually look like. The Metabolic Reset Pack is available in vanilla or chocolate options, and there is also a vegan option available. The packs contain of daily proanthanols, omegalt, MSM, Excel triple protein shake, and the activator salt. Some people say, hey, I have a challenge with the daily. With this alkaline shower in the morning, it tastes too natural to me. Well, the experts say that when a base meets an acid, it may not taste as it should be in the beginning. But for those who have challenges with this, you can simply just use the TVM, which also contains all the necessary vitamins and minerals. What's not included in the TVM are all the dietary fibers that Daily provides. So we don't do the colon cleansing with those. And of course, as said, we have that little booklet with metabolic reset meal ideas, which is also available. Just ask whoever you invited you and they can get you those.